Hello, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney and I'm answering publicly posted questions on abo.com, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. This question hails from Austell, Georgia, which I'm sure is beautiful, although I've never been. Here's our question. If I mention workplace abuse in my GoFundMe story, will it negatively impact my ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, or FMLA, Family Medical Leave Act, charge while it is pending? In the body of the question, it goes on. I endured abuse from my former employer after revealing a disability. My manager used this knowledge to exacerbate my disability by creating a hostile work environment. They were aware of my manager's abusive conduct with documented evidence. I got sick and ultimately I was terminated while my employer knew that I was still recovering. As a result, I have fallen on financial hard times. My previous employer has made it difficult for me to collect unemployment. I've had to appeal my unemployment insurance claim, and due to the pandemic, it has been an endless wait. Rather than wallow in my sorrows, I would like to use my creative talents to establish a YouTube channel to promote my literary work, create a stream of income that funds my book of short stories, and head my own creative enterprise. My EEOC charge, Equal Employment Opportunity Commission charge, is under investigation. I want to start a GoFundMe to raise funds for editing. Copyrights, voiceover artist recording, equipment, etc., and some basic living expenses. But what I wanted to know is if I mention abuse from a previous employer without mentioning the company name in my story, would the fundraiser have a negative impact on my ADA or FMLA case? Are there any legal ramifications that I need to consider? Okay. So first and foremost, it sounds like you may have you did file a charge with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, and it sounds like you may not have an attorney. In my opinion, that's a really good way of just throwing away your claims. Yeah, you're not. The EEOC does not generally help people. The EEOC does not generally even really investigate claims. Like, they're just going to issue you what's called a right to sue letter. In my opinion, this is what I would expect for you. I'm not a fortune teller, I can't tell the future, but like overwhelmingly, here's what's going to happen over the next couple months. They're going to make you wait months and months and months and months. They're probably going to do nothing. After doing nothing for a really long time, they're going to send you a letter saying you have 90 days to file in federal court. Have you been helped? In my opinion, you really haven't. Not at all. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, you have to be really careful when you're including this information that GoFundMe, because the things you write, well, they could end up being used in litigation, right? The other side might go get them. You might have to turn them over in discovery. If you end up having an actual court case in federal or state court about your discrimination that you experienced, it sounds like you have FMLA claims, ADA claims, you may have local law claims as well. The things you write now could come back to haunt you. And whatever attorney you hire might have a lot of input into how you phrase that GoFundMe. Pardon me. So I would tell you, one, it sounds like you desperately need an attorney. Not me. I'm in New York. We represent people in all 50 states, but I'm not trying to represent you here. I think you're going to be much better off with a local attorney. But I can't stress enough, the EEOC, without an attorney representing your interests, it almost never helps anyone. It's kind of a defunct agency. Like, they don't really get funded the way they used to. They generally don't really help people. They're just dead-ending claims, giving people right to sue letters, and shoving them off in federal court. So you need to get on top of that right away. And then when you do get an attorney, hopefully a tremendously amazing local attorney who can help you, at that point you can say, hey, I want to do this GoFundMe. I want to write these things. Are they okay? And that attorney can work with you and be like, yeah, that's fine. Or, hey, why don't we phrase it a little differently? You know, this, pardon me, this, that, we can change it a little here, and make it so it doesn't necessarily have an impact, or at least not a negative impact, on your case, on your claims, right? I wish you the best of luck with your creative endeavors and your YouTube channel. YouTube's a tough game, so I'm rooting for you. And I will track the comments on this video if you have follow-up. If this helps you, consider liking and subscribing, because I will like and subscribe to your video someday, but also liking and subscribing helps me to help more people just like you. Good luck.